Welcome to Crit Fail Games. I sound like a news announcer. I mean, what?
Yep.
Anyway, so this is our first video, and I guess
podcast.
More like podcast. Yes.
Thank
Thank you, Ryan. And we will now be doing introductions. My name is Dalton. I'm the community wrangler and resident insane asylum victim. Victim. That over there is Ryan.
Yo.
Explain your setup.
Your
Your deal.
Well, the setup I'm currently using is one room mic and a gaming computer, so that's what we got. I'm the tech guy.
Yeah. We also have Amy.
I'm apparently the resident artist in extraordinaire.
Yes. And Cole, the DM that does nothing.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yee.
So
He's
Twitter.
useless.
All I do is like improv pretty much everything,
I'm probably just gonna use him as a reviewer before I post stuff. I'm just gonna send it to him for.
and I'm also the Twitter person.
He also
the
is
Twitter
a
quack.
Twitterer.
And if more of us tweet on it, you will probably be able to tell who's tweeting.
Yeah, Cole is kind of short and to the point and a douchebag. I mean, what? Anyway, so we're doing a D&D campaign, just a 4th edition, because apparently Cole doesn't know how to do 5th edition. And
I can't afford the books. The
Okay.
only thing I have for 5th edition, I won a thing of the starter kit.
Okay.
Okay. Disclaimer. This is not actual D&D rules. We're just having fun. We're not following the exact rules.
Yeah.
Here's my biggest rule here is if someone can role play it well enough and I'll tell them not to roll the die for it basically.
Meaning basically I'm God because I can explain things very well.
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
you're an aspiring author.
I am indeed. Anyway,
And I'm sitting
So-
here with 6 decks.
yeah. So last time we went through a session, we decided to record it because it was so because the dynamic between our characters was rather interesting.
Oh,
be
yeah.
it
Yep.
a warlock, a necromancer, and their helper.
Oh my
Their
God.
manservant.
Their skill
manservant.
guy.
Their manservant.
Skill guy.
Yeah,
Manservant?
more skillful
Yeah.
than you, especially.
Yes. Anyway,
Eric will never admit
So-
that though.
we'll
He's
now
already in
introduce.
character. He's cocky as all hell.
Exactly. Anyway, we'll now introduce characters. I think we'll go in the way that we'll
Ladies
just
first.
start how the group got together, and that was with Miss Feyre.
So my character went to mage school and all that, graduated, and on her first job, she met what's his name?
Eric.
Erican.
Erican.
She met Erican on her first job.
First job was just something simple, you know, just go clear out some rats in a basement, like maybe in a dark elf's house, a drow's house. I mean, what? Anyway, and in the tavern of the village she was in, she met Erican, a shade warlock, or just a glowy-eyed person with a robe, from what she could tell.
Jawa.
What?
Jawa.
Jawa.
Just a Jawa, from what she could tell. Anyway. Houdini! Yeah. Since she was actually having some problems finding the house, she asked him for help because he seemed to be the most knowledgeable.
Totally.
They found the house, killed the rats, killed the owner of the house, and accidentally, of course. They didn't mean to do it. I mean, they certainly weren't trying to steal everything she owned because she was kind of rich. And that incurred the wrath of the town. Sadly, the town was full of noobs that only had one club in between them all, and they slowly and painfully died for reasons that shall not... It's a mystery. It's a mystery who killed them all. I mean, seriously. And after adventuring around for a while, the Shade and the Changeling... I think we forgot to mention that Miss Feyre was a changeling. They realized 2 glass cannons in the wilderness can't last very long. I mean, they'd already spent most of their money that they got from not pillaging that village on health potions and doctor bills. So they decided we're going to need some muscle.
Healthcare.
We're going to need some muscle. And they ran into a certain tavern and met a certain man.
Oh my god!
by the name of Oh My God. Ryan, if you would please explain your character. Just real quick.
Oh my god. That's really the best way to explain him.
Yeah. Oh My God is an elven, what is it, a marauder?
Ranger.
Uh,
Technically, but
uh,
weird.
tech-
It's a weird kind of ranger.
He's like
Dual
a
wielder.
gunslinger.
Dual wielder would be best.
Yeah, he's a fighter, we'll call him.
Yeah.
That can do basically everything. We met, Mr. Oh My God, in this tavern and realized he's kind of retarded. But
He
what
can only say a couple words in common, but in Elven,
he's like a
He's a-
virtuoso.
yeah.
He's not like, what's your intelligence score, just real quick?
10.
His intelligence score is 10, but the thing is, he wanted his character only to be able to say, his name, and
My babies.
that. In common, but in Elven, he can just speak normally and all that.
Should you explain that bit or no?
No, that's going to be a surprise.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it means.
Yeah.
Currently in possession of one berry.
Yes.
Mhm.
And, they hired this person for berries.
My babies.
Yes. And they continued on a while, discovering their dynamic, how it would work. It's basically, Oh My God saves them from physical horror, and then the two mages try their best to help. Because they're kind of weak right now.
That's my mother.
I'm gonna pause it.
Cut that.
Well, that was rather rude.
Sorry, not my fault.
Anyway, so as we are continuing on, that will be edited out.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, Ryan. Yes. Where were we? We were just explaining what they were doing after they met Oh My God. They adventured for a while, getting the sense of how things go along. Oma saves them from everything because the two mages are glass cannons without much of the cannon. So basically just two panes of glass. In the middle of being smelted.
This is going to be a better.
Yeah, and after getting it down and getting sort of into their groove, they found a contract from a priest from a local town for 5,000 gold coins each, I think, or just to be separated among the party. Each. Yeah, that's a lot of money. They decided to go to the town. It was to search for some sigil or something in some weird ruin or something. They don't really care. They just want the money. Upon entering the town, they found that the town, the difference between classes is rather severe. Basically, the rich are told they're going to go to heaven and the poor are told they're going to go to hell. So the characters don't really like that, despite two of them being neutral and one of them being evil. They aren't really good-minded.
We hate everyone equally.
Yes. But these people more than most. Upon going to the cathedral, they had some rather terse words about the town and their job. They got the supplies that they were promised, and had the door shoved in their face. This caused Erican, to turn ethereal, stick his head through the door. Yo, you're assholes, get in the carriage and run. As they were running away from the town, they encountered a group of mercenaries. These mercenaries had lost two of their company to a Medusa and were asking the party whether or not they had seen one. The entire time, Oma was trying to have a conversation, rather not very well, because he can only say, 5 words in common, 2 of which are his name. Which I don't even know if his name is in common. It might be Elvish, so they don't even count. Erican was yelling, just keep moving on, these are assholes, I don't care, we have money to make, blah 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 blah. And they just went on, didn't really care. Upon moving away from the party, Oma spotted a tower. It started gesturing to it frantically. Erican took this moment to translate to Feyre that Erican said that Timmy was stuck in the tower and we have to go save him. Again.
You mean Oma said that?
What?
You said Erican said that?
Erican said that. Oma didn't say it, but Erican said Oma said it.
Mm-hmm.
Upon investigating the tower, they found multiple notes and things and all that on the floor. Flowers and things, and they were all spread around this statue of a man. It looked like a memorial for a dead person and all that. Upon reading the notes, they found that it was a couple or something. All the notes were love notes, supposedly to the statue or the guy that the statue was or whatever. And after reading a few of the notes, then handing them to Feyre and saying that these may or may not be from me, Erican then looked around for loot. He found a small lockbox full of silver jewelry. He tried to pick it up. Be it as he only has a 3 in strength, he could not. He then told Oma to pick it up, and they got in a tussle. An exchange of words, of which most was Oma and God. And while these two were arguing about who should carry the lockbox, which should be Oma because she's stronger, goddamn. Feyre was looking around for other things. She found a journal of the Medusa. It would seem that the Medusa had been trying to seduce someone out of the nearby village so that she may feed upon them. But in the process of doing this, she fell in love with the person she was trying to seduce. And they decided to meet and to get together and all that and live their life in love and all that boring, disgusting... Anyway.
No one can see you doing that.
I know.
That's the point.
That's why I do it.
Apparently the Medusa got together with the person, and there's a group of adventurers in the tower. They startled them, and the Medusa froze her lover into statue. And tried to live, and then after that the Medusa tried to live forever in peace, blah blah blah, move away, go into seclusion or some shit. She met the group of mercenaries, some tried to kill her, she attacked back, killed 2, and then went to go die of her wounds in the tower nearby. Something. They left. The party left after that, not really caring because they're evil motherfuckers. And as they proceeded down the road at trying to get the lockbox open in the carriage, it would seem that a group of paladins of the 5 realms acting all up in their shit and being, oh yeah, we're all righteous and we serve our Lord and Master and God and things, they were enforcing a curfew on the road. And this meant that they were going to get into a scuffle with the party. The party tried to escape because they knew they couldn't take on 5 paladins of the 5 realms because they were like level 30 or some shit. 40. Level 40? Jesus! That's more than we could get!
I know, that's what, the major bosses are.
Thank God we didn't. Erican tried to slow them down with the Web of Shadows, which very easily did not work because of aura bullshit. He threw an imp at them, they banished that, and then tried to run into the woods. The rest of the party also tried to run into the woods, but through some bullshit were captured. DM. Bullshit. Exposition. Okay, we'll call it exposition. It's a nice word. They woke up in a jail cell, and Erican, haughty Erican he is, tried to turn in ethereal and just walk out of the jail cell like the badass he is. He failed that and got stuck to the bars. Oma had to pull him off. After that, he started yelling abuse to the closest guards, I guess, and incurred the wrath of a Minotaur. The Minotaur yelled at him to stop. He didn't stop, and the Minotaur threatened to beat him and opened the door and killed him. So Erican stopped after that because he realized, wait, my magic doesn't work in here. Shit. And the Minotaur went to go take a nap on a chair. After that, Oma, or rather during that little encounter, Feyre had found a lockpick in the cell because apparently the guards are idiots and don't search the cells for things.
Mm-hmm.
She gave the lockpick to Oma because,
Skill man.
yeah, he's basically the wild card of the group. He does everything. Oh,
Except Arcana.
except Arcana. Oh, Arcana, we have you so high. Where was I? Yes.
You're 12 inches 13.
Yes, he lockpicked open the door, and they became stealth masters. Literally everyone, I think, has stealth trained. So, yeah. Arakin, being the shade he is, just faded into shadow. Oma, being the badass at everything he is, just faded into shadow seemingly as well. And Feyre decided to not move very much because she's not very good at stealth. And my character went over to a elf, one of the guards, and tried to pickpocket him. He woke up. The rest of the guards woke up. Tried to kill him. Failed that. And then Feyre... Oh, Feyre... dominated, not dominatrixed, dominated a nearby guard and caused him to go attack the Minotaur. The Minotaur chopped off his head entirely, made it fly away, kicked him with his hoof, had the body fly into a Warforged guard. The Warforged blew up.
You can English.
I can English. I'm sorry, English is my second language. No, it's not. First one's gibberish. The Warforged blew up. Thank you. And killed another guard. Currently, there was a Minotaur and an elf left. Oma went to get his cane and stabbed the elf in the stomach with his cane.
Actually, it was the cane they had given me.
Alright, stabbed the elf in the stomach with a stick.
Yes.
Splinters everywhere.
Arakin tried to kill the wonderful elf, then did not.
What do you say?
Killed the elf, could not do that, instead wrapped his arms around the elf in a hug, whispered in its ear, "It's okay, there are no gods." And the elf died screaming and crying and whimpering. During this point, oh wait, I forgot, I'm sorry. Before that, Arakin summoned an imp and threw it at the Minotaur to distract it. After that, I always do. It's just, I'm just so used to imps being summoned and doing things that I don't care about. After that, we had to deal...
Communist Revolution.
Don't talk about things like that here. We don't need that. After that, we somehow killed the Minotaur.
Feyre, she took the Minotaur's axe and hit him with it.
Alright, she mage hand the axe. She used mage hand on the axe and stabbed it in his skull. Meanwhile, the Minotaur was yelling, "Axie, why?" And wonderful. That's how they got out of the jail cell predicament. And into the we're inside a fort and there's an army coming for us predicament.
Isn't that one just one?
We heard Monty Python coming for us. Thank you, Ryan. Not only are you the tech guy, you're also the improvised sound guy. We should get you some balloons and things. Thank God they did not have to deal with that because soon after that they disappeared.
And then they reappeared.
In the court of the Warlock of the North, the evil overlord of goblinoid races and things. She offered them a job because she was so impressed after being charmed, having her clothes almost charmed off of her by Mr. Arakin.
God damn, I hate.
Hey, 22 charisma, man. You can't beat that.
I hate racial modifiers. I hate you more specifically.
With your 3 strength.
I'm going to kill you with my 20 dexterity.
Oh my. Anyway, so they were offered a job by this to join her and take down the Sorcerer of the 5 Realms. Asshole.
Yep.
He
That's
allowed
his-
all that stuff in the other city too, about the classes and all that. He's fine with it. You don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, the sorcerer is kind of a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after getting 90 seconds to converse with each other, they came up with a new agreement. They will assist her in taking down the sorcerer of the Five Realms, and then leave to go do their own thing. After getting money. Lots and lots of money. She then agreed to teleport them to the city they needed to get the sigil at, that teleported them back to the city they originated in, on the condition that they fuck up the city they originated in. And that's where we are right now. That was a quick summary.
Quick.
That's what I was about to say.
Well, what's the
That
timestamp
was-
on it?
That was 20 minutes.
20-minute summary.
That's the prologue episode.
Yay! No, we're probably doing hour episodes. Anyway,
More than that.
DM,
Does mean
would you be so kind to take it from here?
In the town, at the base of the cathedral, there begins a small red-looking gust of wind around a small red glowing circle, and it slowly expands. And then, if you can imagine, basically how Star Trek, the old one, how you would like beam up and like, zzz, and
Beam me
kind-
down, Scotty.
and that,
Why, thank you,
but
Scotty.
you're made of red. Totally.
I draw
So if
my
you've ever
swords.
played Star Trek Online, the Klingon teleportation thing,
Yes.
I draw my swords.
Okay.
bro, we are the teleporters, I think.
But
Still.
remember, you still have to get your money.
I just like walking around with my swords out.
Okay, cool.
Actually,
Isn't one of your swords a cane?
Yes. So I've got my rapier out and I'm just still using my cane. Just
I'm a cripple. I'm a cripple.
go stab you. Go stab you.
Remember your
Just help
campaign,
me.
The Lynched Cripple?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, that's a story for another time.
That's a story for another time.
We'll make a D&D story.
I don't care. Edit that out. Edit him out.
No, I'm going to leave it there and just, it's a story for another time.
Okay, so Erican smiles around, but you can't see his smile because of the hood. Looks around and knocks on the cathedral door.
And then also, on the ground, you see a little red thing again, and there's the artifact.
I pick up the artifact
it's
and knock on the door of the cathedral.
It's a stone tablet.
The Rosetta Stone?
Totally.
It's completely the Rosetta Stone.
It's a tiny Rosetta Stone.
Okay, I
Since
knock.
his knocks are doing nothing because he's so weak, I just bang on the door. Because mine will do
Roll
stuff.
I'm like
strength.
lightly high-fiving the door.
20 plus 2.
The door.
The door falls in. This giant platinum door with gold inlays just falls in. And you hear two screams, and they're silenced. And you see blood spurt from like,
I look at Oma.
I
And
still
say,
have my
"Good
smirk.
job."
I still have my smirk.
I look at Oma after looking at the artifact and say, "Good job," and walk over the door and the dead bodies that are under it.
I
and
pat him
an
on the back
eyeball
collar.
squishes out from the door, under the door.
I summon my imp and have him eat it.
It eats it and lays a spore.
He eats it and lays a spore. Wonderful. Okay, I look around the wonderful, the horrible cathedral and yell out,
That you can make so much money
"Hey,
from burn
you
them.
assholes! We have your artifact."
Where's our money? I don't say that. But...
All of a sudden.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Roll insight.
What's my insight stat? Wonderful. Passive insight is at 10.
Yeah, it's not your passive insight, it's your insight skill.
0. Wonderful.
Does that mean you have 0 wisdom?
I have 8 wisdom.
You're gonna be minimum.
I'm not very wise. I made a contract with a demon. Man, come on.
Become a shade.
That is a 16.
You can tell they obviously do not have your money. They thought you were going to die.
Seriously? Seriously, guys, there's nothing even in the ruin. There's like a couple skeletons, and they weren't even moving. Until Feyre got there, then she started moving them. It was weird, but okay. Anyway.
They thought you were that weak.
I
We're
go.
level 1. We can't even kill a log. We have to negotiate with it.
I start. Oh, I look at Oma. Oma.
Oh my god.
Would you be so kind as to light a few fires in this cathedral?
Pulled out flint and steel.
Wonderful. I will. I'm going to go check something real quick. Feyre, dear, if you would be so kind, go and loot to your pleasure.
I will definitely. And I run off to go loot.
I want you to roll
then-
engineering to see how much you get.
I then walk outside of the walls and look for a Vistani caravan.
So you went and looked for a Vistani caravan?
Yes. Like, if there's a Vistani caravan camped outside the city.
There's not one.
God damn it.
They
The
won't-
one
they-
time I need them.
They wouldn't come to this place.
I shake my head. The one time I need those assholes. God damn. I walk back in the city, walk back to the cathedral, check if it's on fire.
Roll a pyromania, and that will be just add nature because nature.
My nature, which is +6.
Jesus.
Do it.
9 + 6. That's
There are
15.
so many fires.
I look at the cathedral, turn around, and,
And gold is melting off the walls.
oh god, okay. Oma, please find a way to catch the gold.
So my rolls still
I've got
suck.
good
and I rolled
wisdom.
like a 2
So-
plus 3.
What?
I rolled a 2 plus 3 because my rolls suck.
You found 50 gold
All right. As we
and a dog.
and a dog. You find
The
3
dog's
gold
dead,
and a
but
dog.
yeah.
The dog from the Fucker campaign. Totally no.
The dog.
You just find a dog.
Yes. Anyway.
It's more of a direwolf.
Anyway, I will now summon my imp, look at it, converse with it in Primordial, and tell it, go get 99 more of your friends, please. I'll make sure there's a door.
Roll diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Fine, since it's just like, I don't even have the feat for the pet yet, I can understand that. That's a +9. Not even trained. 9 + 9, 18.
18. He's gonna bring all 99 of those demons.
Wonderful.
And I'm not just saying imps.
I'm going to, may I roll Arcana to see if I can open a door between this realm and the 9 hells?
Yes.
Arcana. +12. 1! God damn it!
Sorry, critical fail.
You need your action point still.
Alright, action point, thank you. Thank you so much. 3 + 12, that's 15.
Well, it's just not a crit fail.
You barely open it.
I will not be able to move. I sit down on the corner.
You have to maintain concentration. Don't get hit.
I sit down on the corner and just stare at the door as waiting for demons.
Okay, you see like devils coming out the door, like legions of devils. Not just not just 99.
99 legions of demons.
Demons?
I mean 999 come out of that thing.
Okay, extra 0 I was hoping for. All right, as soon as they come, I close the portal because Jesus Christ, I can't keep it. With a slight nosebleed, I walk up to the demons and yell, "All right, free for all! Go kill as many people as you want. Just leave the gold for me.
Just leave these two.
Leave these two and me, and leave the gold. I know you demons don't need gold." And I set them free.
Diplomacy.
God damn you. I'm basically saying just go kill everyone. Except for 3 people. Come on.
They need to know. They need to really know. Don't kill these people.
6 + 9.
They agree.
Okay.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly. Like, Feyre might get a cut or something.
She might have a little burn on her hair or something.
The fluff.
The fluff. Ash fluff.
Jesus. Anyway. Alright, I guess we let them burn down the town. Poor people, rich people dying together.
All of them going to hell.
Oh, and each manor they go into, after they come out, I go into the manor and start looting.
I have a better thing to tell you, okay?
What?
In this universe, if you are killed by a thing from hell, you go to hell.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yay, everyone's going to hell. Anyway, so as soon as they each house they go in, once they go into it, or rather come out of it, I go into it and loot it.
Roll dungeoneering.
That would be dungeoneering would be where there it is 0. Why is dungeoneering
They can
wisdom?
aid.
Why is dungeon thievery can aid?
They can aid.
What?
You don't roll thievery, that's fine. That's good.
Yeah, that it makes more sense. Come on, just I'm thieving things.
Mm-hmm.
It still requires next.
That's
From the dead.
that's a +3. 8 + 3.
They can aid you if they want.
6.
Yeah,
I have it.
I'll
Or rather,
aid.
8 plus 8
They can
plus
both
3
aid.
is 11.
What?
They can both aid. If they get above a
Aid.
10, they get 5.
8 + 6. So.
Okay, so what'd you get total?
14.
I had 11 total.
16.
Did we all roll 8s? What are the odds of that?
Are we
You
rolling?
get 21 total, I think, right?
Are we rolling dungeoneering or thievery?
Thievery.
Okay, that's 8 + 2. That's a 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much
you,
do we get?
You.
Do we get the promised 15,000?
$30K.
Each?
No total.
Total? Okay. We each
So that
get
means
10,000. We each get 10,000 gold. Wonderful.
So you doubled your income.
We. There's no lead in this pencil.
No.
There you go. I have pencil.
I have $10,248.
I have 10,318.
Taking 10 points.
My pencil. Wonderful. Okay.
So how's that?
That is wonderful. I feel rich. I feel rich now.
I feel accomplished.
Alright, so
And as you
we
watch,
just completely raided and destroyed a town.
The demons have the Pope. They can't kill the Pope. They can't get close to him.
Oh, my turn.
Your turn.
I go to where the demons are clustering around.
He's in the center of the cathedral, under like the holy symbol of his god that actually does exist. That thing is real.
Is it Avandra?
It's Avandra's evil twin. No.
Oh my.
It is Avandra actually. In this universe, Avandra is a bit. Well.
She's a bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, I smile and laugh and step over the. Wait, he's in the center of the cathedral?
The back, like above the altar.
Is not the cathedral on fire?
It's on fire, but it's not reached him yet.
Christ, okay.
He's in his ceremonial robes of just
Oma?
purple.
Could you think you could get to him? Because I'm pretty sure me being a warlock, I can't get through that holy
I just
symbol.
look at him and my smirk gets wider.
Yay.
Who told him he has berries? Who told him he might have berries?
No, I'm
No, I
pretty
just want to do this.
They collect. Okay, do it.
Plus 11.
What are you doing exactly?
Acrobatics.
19 plus 11.
You
that's
swing from
30.
like the rafters 100 feet in the air. You spring into the air.
Good job, Cole.
Wow. Wow. First of all, wow. Second of all, wow.
Third of all, yes.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Okay, but you swing from the ceiling. The rafters, you hear them like cracking as you go by because they haven't been cleaned in so long. It's old, decrepit wood, and you're about to go on the swing, about to go over them. What are you gonna do?
I drop and land on him.
What are you stabbing into him?
My sword. Like unsheathed.
Because this is more of a dex thing, add 10 to your hit. Not like your damage. Add 10.
Add 10 to damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll
Mm-hmm.
to see if I hit him in the first place.
Yes.
12 plus 9.
Yes.
That's a 21. And then
21.
it's 1d8 plus 12 now. Where's the d8? There's the d8. 8 plus 12.
20 damage. He is bloodied. And you have
He's only bloody!
This ever has 40 health.
but you have him pinned to the ground by the chest and he's bleeding.
He has 40 health.
Okay, wait. I found a.
Can I decapitate him with my other sword?
Try. He will take a negative.
4.
I'm just
plus
clapping.
9, but still 4.
You hit it.
I hit it?
Because you have combat advantage. Basically, he is pinned to the ground.
I slowly clap.
Decapitate. Yeah.
I want you to roll instead this to see how much you'd cut off right now. He might still be alive after this.
He's like old headless
Because
Nick
of your
from Harry
RP,
Potter.
because of your RP on that, I'm gonna say a 6 damage.
6 damage.
So he is like, his neck has been sliced through. He cannot breathe anymore.
So he's dying. He is.
He cannot live. But he's in immense agony.
Amy,
He
roll
is
to take
alive
his
for
soul.
now, but he's not forever.
Roll to
Let him on
take
fire.
his soul.
I can take his soul.
Burn him
I
alive.
think.
Can I?
Can
take his
Amy
soul?
take his soul since she's in the
Yes, you can take his soul. And also, you see the barriers dropped.
Yay! But there's still a bunch of fire in between me and him.
The demons have now disappeared, though.
I look around. Where's my imp?
Your imp is still around.
I
Can I
pick it.
finally?
I pick it up and punt it through the fire towards the
Hey.
towards the
What?
Pope,
From
dude.
the fire, is there light shining at my face?
Yes.
I can finally see my dark red eyes.
Okay.
Don't
That was
have
just
words.
a really quick silent thing. That
Add
anger.
Arcana.
That was just quick anger. Anyway,
Plus 13.
can I roll to punt my
His
elf?
soul begins to seep from his face. You see his eyes widen, his face goes white, and he starts to whiten. His veins begin to pop, and you see a white, bluish substance begin to seep from his mouth and nose. His eyes begin to roll back in his head. He will soon have no soul. This will take.
Can
2
I roll to
rounds.
punt my elf?
Imp? You mean
I'm sorry. I read elf off of that.
punt
thing.
your imp?
I would like to punt my imp.
You pump your ill.
I would like to punt my illness at this person. All right, I will roll to punt my elf. That is an 18 for the imp.
It
Minus, do I do strength?
strength.
That is a 15.
It begins. So where do you want to hit it?
What?
Where do you want to hit it?
I want to punt it at the Pope.
It lands in his chest and it burrows into his stomach cavity, and it makes a home in his intestines.
Yay. Does it speed up the soul loop leaving thing?
No, it just makes weird noises.
So,
And-
That's Daddy's boy.
And just so you know, this bosses are like players. You have to get them to negative their negative bloodied.
Jesus.
so
Jesus.
what is-
They fall unconscious.
Wait, this is a boss? He
Yes.
hasn't done it? Have we rolled initiative? Is it even...
This is more of a surprise thing, totally. Honestly. So,
We'll just say, oh my god, initiative.
in his final thing he's gonna try and do, he's gonna try and stab Oma.
With what?
A holy weapon of Avandra.
So, like,
Does
a
18
golden
hit
coin?
your armor class?
It matches my armor class.
It hits, and whatever it does will do half damage. The holy weapon of Avandra.
Does a d20 of damage.
No. Does a D100, totally, no. A D10. Does 6 damage.
Half it.
Yes, with 3 damage.
I still have 29 health.
He
I still have more health than either of them.
He barely like gets it into you, and then he drops it, dead.
What do you
He
know?
just he
No,
just
no,
he
here's the
draws
thing,
like
here's the
the
thing.
holy
He-
symbol of Avandra into you.
He is still breathing. He is still alive, but he can no longer move. He still has his memory. She has his soul though.
What do souls do?
He is eternally tortured.
Eh.
Until you
Worse
want to use
than the seven hells. Like you use him for your magic.
it. Wait, I thought there were 9 hells.
9 hells, yeah, blah, blah.
Jesus, Cole.
But
I
you-
mean, can't
You
even keep track of your own world.
You know. Also, you know how like soul gems work in Skyrim,
Yes.
and how if you go into like they're technically like eternal torture machines. That is this. You now own the soul of the Pope,
Okay.
Wonderful.
and as his last bits of blood seep from his everywhere,
The imp
From
crawls up
everywhere.
his face and starts eating his eyeballs.
the imp takes control.
What?
What?
The imp is now Pope.
The imp is now the Pope of Avandra.
Hold on, I'm rolling. Imp is now Pope.
What did you roll?
12. Imp is now Pope.
Imp is now Pope.
I-
Imp is now Pope.
So I'm guessing the dead body that with no soul just stands up with the imp like kind of like on its spine, like pressing things and pulling little nerves.
Yep. Playing like a harp.
I would
Pull
think it would
this
be more
nerve.
like the imp takes off his head and just kind of like burrows down inside.
Hi, I'm an imp.
He is inside of the skull, and you can see his eyes coming out of like the eye sockets. Like he,
I shiver and try to unsummon him.
try and unsummon him.
Would that be like Arcana?
Yes.
I murmur under my breath, what have you done?
22.
As he screams, he wanted to be Pope so bad. He wanted to be Pope so badly, and
you just took it from
you
him.
ripped it away.
You
It was in
monster.
his grasp.
You monster.
A
You
Pope of
ruined-
nothing.
You ruined the dreams of a demon.
I shrug.
Now,
Well,
what?
at least you're not a loaf of wet bread.
Now what do you do?
I shrug and count my money, smile happily, and get in the carriage.
As you walk out the door, I'm gonna roll this.
There were 1,000 demons in the town. I'm pretty sure they would have killed everyone. I'm just saying.
You
oh wait,
see,
fucking paladins.
you see the bodies of the dead on the ground, and their spines begin to bulge. Their spinal cords. These are only the poor people, and you hear rustling in between it, like. Basically, I'm gonna see how many of them are doing this. I'm gonna roll this.
A D100, thank you.
There are 40 of them doing this.
Only level 2, man, come on.
Their spinal cords basically explode, and out comes spiders. This is roll nature.
That is a +0.
Wait,
I
who-
have my own D20.
Who's the best nature?
I have 3.
You probably have the
have
best.
6.
Yep.
Roll it.
Do you not have you don't have your own D20? Everyone has their own D20 except for
18 plus 6,
have a
that's...
D20.
It is
Well, that's
spider
nice.
spine fever.
Spider Spine. I've heard this before.
Mm-hmm.
From somewhere. Not my character, but I personally have heard of this before. Anyway, yes.
I told the rest of the party.
In Elvish, so we have no idea.
Yeah.
What's that? They've been possessed by demons, Ohm. I rolled to banish the demons that aren't there. 7 plus 12.
You banish every demon within 100-mile radius. There were no demons.
Darn it. I look at the spiders and sigh, oh my, it's something natural.
Um,
Mage, Do you have any fire spells?
She can use Arcana.
Actually, I have Fountain of Flame.
You have
She
found.
can also She can also make spells upon your own when you just roll Arcana. So you know.
I have. Okay, it says the burst creates a zone that lasts until the end of the encounter. An enemy that enters the zone or ends its turn there takes 5 fire damage per turn.
Okay, just so you know, I'm gonna take this, multiply this by 10. There are 900 spiders. Dalton,
What?
900 spiders.
We're only level 2.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I'm going to do something rather, that I don't know what it will do.
Okay.
I wish to use Shadow Warp.
What does it say?
Nothing. It's under Gloom Pack boon. I get the Shadow Warp power, as well as the Echoing Dirge.
Does it say anything about them in the description of them?
No.
Roll.
Google.
Roll. Just roll.
Just roll. Just roll. I'm going to assume that it just kills things. 18.
I'm gonna do this. 200 of those spiders get warped into a small singularity
Hold on a second. Let me just...
to another universe.
Wonderful. 200. So there are now 700.
Yes.
Oh
If I
my.
change into a spider, will they not attack me or will they no?
They'll probably know. Because they watch you do it.
For those of you listening, I am quickly Googling what Shadow Warp actually does, so please don't yell at us in the comments.
Does Fountain of Flame, can I cast that anywhere? Or does it have to be where
Anywhere.
I'm standing? Okay.
Well, let me see. Standard action. Yeah, no, it's fine. Anywhere. Within 10 meters of you, basically. Yards.
Okay, a character can use Shadow Warp only once per round when the unit reduces a creature to 0 hit points or an enemy adjacent to the universe drops to 0 hit points. Target the user or one creature within the burst. Effect, the user slides the target up to 3 squares.
So what are basically saying? What are they basically doing?
It's basically a teleport.
They die, though. Those things are dead.
Okay.
Spiders. They're all minions.
Hold on.
Anything will kill them.
I start fires.
Roll.
How many targets does
This
it
be in my nature.
As many as it can see.
That's 18 plus 6.
Oh,
It's
wait,
24.
no, it's this one.
300 die. There's only 400 spiders left. Amy, you doing that? They are gonna be yours now if you do this.
So I can hypnotize them?
Yep.
How many?
All of them. Add your Arcana.
11 plus 13.
Everything there. All of them. You want out Spider Queen.
Can I roll to stealth? Or is combat over?
She is the Spider Queen. She can tell them tell them to do whatever she wants.
Wait, did she turn into a giant spider? I'm sorry, I was reading Google.
I hypnotized them.
Oh god. Can you tell them to die, please? Because I don't like spiders.
Or she can be the queen of spiders and have 400 minions forever.
400. How big are these spiders?
Tiny and they die in one hit.
Not even technically hit. I killed them with a utility power.
What did you do?
I shadow warped them. It's a utility power.
Oh yeah, you just teleported them and they die.
Yeah. We'll say I teleported them into a river. Just.
They cannot withstand the force of teleportation.
Oh, wonderful.
They're not magical spiders.
They're that much of minions.
Jesus.
So I turn to you two and I'm like, well, do we want to keep these or?
Tell them to go into the river. They're useless. Unless
Okay.
you can, like, see through their eyes or talk to them, then we can use them as spies. But other than that...
I'm gonna roll for that. You can.
Alright, we now have a spy
Okay,
network.
how many are there?
400.
I'm gonna keep 10 of them.
There are 10 spiders left.
10 of the strongest spiders.
Smartest, strongest, bravest, braver,
Hardest,
faster,
Okay,
stronger.
since I have the knowledge, I will roll Arcana to try and make them magical and more powerful so that they can withstand
More. Just any-
teleportation so that they don't die in one hit.
Okay.
That's a plus 12. 11, 23.
They're little robots. They're not even real spiders anymore. They're little robot spiders.
But it
So
was
they're
Arcana,
warforged
so they should be like just...
You transmuted them into metal.
You transmuted them into Warforged spiders.
I love it. I love it. Good.
Warforged spiders.
Little tiny brown recluses.
So now we have 10 Warforged Spider spies and 31,000 gold cumulatively.
Yes.
Alright, we have destroyed a town and gained a lot of good things out of it.
And now
Jesus Christ, you guys probably think we cheat. The DM is... They'll probably
yeah.
think, oh, the DM is so pampering them because they now have like 10,000 gold each. Oh my god. I have
that
no
won't be
idea
a
what I would
problem.
spend this on.
Neither do I.
Okay,
Airship!
Airship! Can we
No.
get an airship?
you can.
Didn't I?
Airship or keep? Airship, keep.
I still have my mount, don't I?
You wanna know
Yes,
something?
you do.
Oh, yes.
I'm a proficient driver.
In
I
what?
can pilot anything. I can drive anything.
Are there dwarves nearby?
And she has her
Like
mount.
a kingdom of dwarves
So instead
nearby?
of the carriage, I'll now be riding on Nightmare.
Okay. I'm just one person. I'm just in the carriage with Ohm driving. It's so boring.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway. So I guess we're done with that town now.
And now the red light again, and you're back in the castle.
Of the warlock,
Yep.
I sigh. Did you at least bring the carriage this time, dear?
Yes.
Did you bring my mount?
Yes.
Thank you.
Pop stables.
Ah, alright. I look around. How many goblins are here? I swear sometimes I do sound like Ricker in my own head.
70.
There are 70 goblins here! I smile. They can't see though. I keep forgetting. You can't see my face.
Because you're a Jawa.
I'm a Jawa. Hopefully if things go right, you will be able to see our characters.
Just stare at your character drawing and you'll remember.
This is me. I am this.
Did you sniff
to
it?
edit in the pictures, don't worry.
So,
I'm not just gonna put audio in black screen, that's just boring.
that's
Yeah.
just a black screen. Anyway, so I smile. Or not. Or I smile under the hood, but you can't see that. I
Are
say
you
yeah.
gonna try and seduce her again?
No, I already did it once, right? That it works, it stays, or did she already like look over at a goblin and go, ooh? I mean, she's got so many of them. I'm a little suspicious. She might be.
These are just the court.
She might be goblosexual.
These are the people of her of nobility here.
Goblins,
Goblins.
goblins, and bugbears.
So many bugbears.
Oma does not like bugbears.
Nope.
And
Shall be stated. Break.
when you're here, though, when you get here, you are again congratulated by the warlock,
Thank you.
and then a yellow light goes around you.
Oh shit.
Oh, this.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is what I say.
The wizards fail to stop it.
What?
The wizards in the castle fail to stop it from happening.
Oh shit! Oh
I
shit!
rolled
Oh
a
shit!
5
Oh
for
shit!
them.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
You call yourselves wizards?
I roll Arcana to see where it goes
Okay.
before we, hopefully, in time to be able to stop it if I don't like where it's going. So that's a 15 plus 12. That's 27.
You're going to the south.
I roll to stop it. 4 plus 12. That would be.
16.
Thank you. 16. I'm going to bet that only if I had rolled above a 20 and above that it would stop. We're going south.
Do I know this?
You're going south.
Can I roll to stop it?
You can try.
All I have
This
to
is
say,
separate though. You can't aid this part.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that I didn't tell her where it's going. Plus Arcana. 13?
Yep. 11 plus 13.
24.
You're able to withstand it for a while, and a few goblins jump in with you to help you. A few gnolls get in, and you're down to the south.
Bugbears?
Bugbears did we
There were
bugbears?
no bugbears. But now you have at least a small number of people to help you.
How many specifically? How many goblins and gnolls?
70.
70? That's not okay. Don't be crazy. Just put like we got
I'll reroll. I'll reroll.
That's stupid. Don't roll that.
You know
That's a cheaty die. That's cheaty die.
Okay, 20.
We got 20.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say like 15 and 10 were goblins.
Well, no, I'm saying like 15 total things are helping you.
Oh.
So now, you recognize a blood-stained room.
Fucking fort.
But
I look for the dead body of a minotaur.
There's a cow skeleton, basically.
Oh my.
So wait, they don't clean this room?
No.
I bet you they're reverent about it though.
Well,
because I was here,
It's
obviously.
been a couple days. They just found out.
It took them a few days to figure out that their prison has been broken out of and all their guards are dead.
Yep.
These guards really suck at their jobs.
Yes, they do.
Seriously.
They're low-level guards. They suck at it.
Thog would be so disappointed.
Yes, Thog would be disappointed, yes. But now,
I'm against them, and I'm even disappointed in
you
them.
weren't even in a cage this time.
We aren't even in a cage.
Well,
I look around.
And you see a general, what looks like.
I wave at him and try and seduce him. I'm just kidding.
You can try.
Really?
Yes.
That would be like a diplomacy?
Yes.
It's plus 9. 13 plus 9. I'm going to assume. Oh my god. That's like a 22?
Does not compute. It's a Warforged.
It's a. God damn! You could have told me that first. I wouldn't have.
He grabs your wrist.
I strike a pose. And he grabs my wrist.
And it glows yellow with gold, so it cannot be turned ethereal there, and twists it back.
Oh, Jesus. Summon imp! Summon imp! Summon imp! Imp, sting him! Sting him with the
Does-
scorpion tail.
Hour mark.
What?
Hour mark.
Okay, stop recording. So we can.
No. Let's finish this, and then
Does
finish this part. And then
8
we'll start.
plus 10 hit your AC?
What?
Does 18 hit your armor class?
Just 1 point over.
I'm gonna roll for damage.
God, please don't. And unconscious.
1 damage.
1 damage. Mm-hmm. I am now at 26 health points.
And you want to summon
Not
an imp?
even
You want to summon an imp?
Yeah, I wanted to summon an imp.
Imp. Make imp.
9 plus Arcana?
Yep.
Wasn't it 13 for your Arcana?
No, 12. So like,
That's
20. Thank you.
Summon 2 imps.
I summon 2 imps. I tell them to do things. Just do whatever the hell you want. Get me out of this.
Okay, let's stop here. Let's stop here. Okay, we're gonna pick up the second part later.